Hello again, welcome. This is step 3 in the 5-step mini-series, Jumpstart Your Trading. This is me, Jason Allen, again. Today, on this particular video, we want to talk about paper trading. This is one of my favorites. Um, of course, I haven't had a chance to meet you personally, so I don't know where you're at on the evolutionary scale of being a trader. If you're trading Forex for the first time, most likely you've done some paper trading. If you've been trading at all for any period of time, you probably started by paper trading. If you've never done this before, the most likely thing you're going to do is start with a paper trading account. And that is simply put, you're going to pretend to trade. You're going to take and open a demo account with one of your favorite platforms. They're going to give you like 3 weeks, 30 days, a fictitious 10 or 50 grand account, whatever, and you're going to go to work trying to buy and sell as if you were doing it in real time. That's paper trading. It's pretend trading. The idea behind this form of uh, waste of time, in my opinion, the idea behind this is that you're going to be able to learn how to trade by not trading, by pretending. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to get the PowerPoint up real quick here. And when you subscribe to my daily briefings or my newsletters, one of the benefits that I give you is an understanding of what will work and what won't. Paper trading is not going to help you succeed. I know that it's very tempting to think it will be. You're putting effort and time into learning something. When I get the PowerPoint up, I'll show you what you're actually going to learn and where this slows you down. So, bottom line is that we want to get you started and do it right. The more time you spend paper trading, the worse you're going to be at this. So let me get the PowerPoint up. Okay, should have the paper trading PowerPoint up in front of you right now. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about paper trading. Now, as you know, I don't know who may be listening to this for the first time, don't know what your background is. So, foreign exchange is a risk investment. You need to be prepared to accept a little bit of risk on your equity. You can lose some or all the money you invest. It's it's not for everyone all the time. So, make sure that you're emotionally and financially suitable for trading before you actually start trading. We just make sure we keep the regulators happy as always. Okay, real quick. So, what is paper trading? Basically, it's an exercise in complete futility as far as I'm concerned. Paper trading is just simulated trading. It's demo trading. It's pretend trading. It's basically what it is that you're going to go ahead and pretend to be executing in the markets in real time. How is this going to help you? Well, it can help you. It's not going to be able to help you past a certain point. It can't help you develop true trading ability. And the reason I believe that is that paper trading is your worst enemy because it instills a false sense of confidence and an inflated idea of your true current ability. Remember I told you when I said I think that trading is 95 to 99% psychology. It's what's going on inside your head, what's going on inside the market's thinking. You need to be able to have a firm control over how you think and how you behave. And in fairness to the new trader that's out there, you're not going to learn how to trade if you don't take risk. And by paper trading, you're not taking any risk. The bottom line is that you have no financial or emotional risk. It's all a placebo. It's something running in real time that it does not affect you. If you make a mistake, that's no big deal. You just move on. You're going to greatly overestimate your ability to pull money out of the markets. In fact, what's fascinating is that people who paper trade, on average, have something like a 90% success rate. And when they go to work in the real market at the real time with the real money, that inflates it actually flips, and the numbers now become less than 10% do very well at all. That's because trading is not about pretending. It's about doing something in real time when real money's at risk. So what are the benefits of paper trading? It's great for one reason. It's to get familiar with the selected trading platform so you can avoid common errors. When you go to sit down, you've never done this before, you haven't done it very much, or you've traded in other markets and not foreign exchange, you might make mistakes such as buy the market when you meant to sell it, or sell the market when you meant to buy it. You might make mistakes to the size of the position. You might go to offset something, click the wrong something on the screen, and instead of getting out of a position, you've actually doubled up on it. There's things that it's important for you to understand about managing the platform, the online service that you're using, and all of those online services have certain things about them that are unique. Each platform's a little bit different than some of the other ones. So what you want to do is get familiar with the platform that you're going to use and avoid the common errors involved. Once you know how the system operates and what the functions of the software is, paper trading is over. There's no need for it. You absolutely do not need paper trading past a certain point. Once you know how the system works, and once you know how you personally use the software, how you're going to set it up, what your defaults are, maybe a week worth of pretending to trade around reports and news and all the rest. That's it. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. So you see, guys, the bottom line is that paper trading is an illusion. What it does is it convinces you that you're learning what you need to learn by mentally stimulating you to think that what you're buying and selling is actually happening, when in fact there's no risk at all on your part. You know, the mistake that people make in paper trading is that they think they're going to get the real skills they need by pretending to do something that really you can't pretend to do. You got to do this in real time. There's always the illustration of guys that used to practice to duel. In the you know what dueling used to be is if you had some grievance with a guy, you'd go out and say, hey, look, you know, either we get this right or we're going to duel. I'm going to shoot you. And they stand back to back and they walk 20 paces apart and they turn and shoot at each other, right? In other words, you could die by doing this. Well, one guy was asked, Alexander Hamilton, one of the last guys that ever did a legal duel in the United States. Um, Alexander Hamilton asked a guy that was going to a duel, you know, he says, what are you doing this for? You know, you could get killed. And he says, I can snap a wine glass at 20 paces. You know, from which using a flintlock is pretty impressive because a wine glass is, you know, 30 yards away, 60 feet. There was accuracy was like nothing on those pistols. Anyway, he said I can shoot a wine glass from 20 paces. He says that's great. He says, can you do that when the wine glass has got a gun pointed right at your heart? You know, I mean, the problem that paper trading involves, guys, and the long and the short of it is this: you're not ever exposed to the real emotions of trading because there's never anything at risk. So you're not really doing this. You're pretending to. It's like playing Microsoft Flight Simulator as opposed to going into air-to-air combat with a real jet fighter. You know, so I want to encourage you to remember that your benefit of paper trading is to get you familiar with the platform you're eventually going to use. The downside is if you do this more than just a few days, you will convince yourself you've got skill when you really don't, and you will lead to losses right off the bat. You want to avoid that? Don't paper trade. Get an account up and running. Do it right from day one. You'll be better off for it. Anyway, coming up next, slide five or step five, step four. Step four.